So guys, it's a pleasure. This is like, a big bonus for me. I just had Advocate Carlos on my show, the Big B Leader, Qatar's popular community outreach initiative. And here I have an industrialist, but more than an industrialist, I see he's a magnanimous personality as well. He just had a lovely chat with us once. And what I like about him is his humility. Please introduce yourself to our audience.
So, thanks for having me on the show. And like all of you, I'm a Goikar. My family has been outright Goan since time immemorial. We are a Goa-based family called the Dempo House. We primarily into business, but also, as you said, a lot into philanthropy and charity. And Goa has been very kind to us. Goans have been very loving to us. So, with that, the group has prospered, and we hope to keep our engagement with the Goan community much more deeper in the years to come.
Fantastic. That's so nice of you to say that. One of our four pillars is sustainability.
You've hit the right question, and today the lecture that I'm going to give in the Management Association also partly addresses sustainability. And in whatever ways, be it in terms of education, be it in terms of skill development, training, we have to move towards, not abusing the environment and look at sustainable growth. Now, you may tell me how Goa can do this. All our activities, tourism is our biggest activity. We have to move towards sustainability in tourism. As you rightly said, we have to preserve our sensitive areas, whether with the mangroves or whether the turtle nesting, whether it's crocodiles, we need to have a proper plan to preserve this. And I think it's part of, I wouldn't say it's part of only the government, it's a multi-stakeholder approach. The people, you people who are so much in love with Goa, despite staying here, we people who live in Goa as industrialists, I think we need to devise a plan along with the government over the next 5 years. Petrol and, how are we going to rationalize use of air conditioning? Because all our air conditions are operating in 20 degrees when, it should operate at 24 and 26 degrees. So I think a lot of it is education, and young kids like them, if we educate them, I think they will naturally follow it much better than our generation.
That's so lovely. I'm so happy that you resonate what I think as well. Another thing that I want to talk to you about, which I spoke to Advocate Carlos, is my love for Goa. Even though I live here, I'm an artist myself, and I do sustainable art. I do art on the environment. I have started a project called Goankarpon, and I would like you to be part of it, Mr. Dempo.
Sure.
I'm having a program later in a couple of years, maybe 2025.
Sure, you let me know.
And it is about bringing the Goans back to Goa. The houses are just dilapidated, just going to ruins.
I think, you have to admit one fact, that all of us who are Goikars have something in common. You may be doing a different job, you may be educated differently, I may be educated differently. But, we have to protect that Goankarpon, and that is, our friendly nature, our hospitable nature. People criticize Susegat. I think Susegat in today's world is actually a great thing to propagate.
Can you say that again?
At the end of the day, it's quality of life that you get. I'm not saying people shouldn't work hard, they should work very hard. But they should also find time for family, they should also find time for relaxation. So I think these are Goan buzzwords. Our Goan cuisine, is unique in every sense. So in your show or in your initiative, I think you have to get all these ingredients together and say, how do we really promote the Goan ethos of life? And take this on an international level for at least the Goan community who's based in the US, in the Middle East, in Europe. So I think it will be a great initiative, and you can definitely count me in as to how we can build this.
So I hosted the US ambassador on my show, and they spoke about Goa so highly. Another thing is, I'd like to talk to you about another close friend of mine. I promised him I'll talk to him about. Is Sagar More from Onda.
Yeah.
He's a lovely Goan artist about Kavi art, an exponent of Kavi art.
Yeah.
And we'd like to promote authentic Goan art. We'd like that to happen with you, Mr.
Yeah.